at you with look number 3 from the Ditto of Venus palette. So I'm super excited. So today is the last day of using this palette. So I'm going to give you guys a close-up of how the palette looks after 3 uses. And I'm also going to be inserting a picture of before and after of the palette. Of course, only using it 3 times, I'm not going to get a huge pan hit or anything like that, but I have exciting news for you guys. So I have been using my e.l.f. bronzer a lot in my tutorials, and look, I hit pan on my bronzer. So this is what pan means. Like when you hit pan, is you can see the little silver pan at the bottom, and I hit pan on this today. So that's exciting. So throughout these videos, I may hit pan on blushes and bronzers, and I think that's going to be fun to include in this video series, so you guys can see an example of what I'm talking about. So yeah, I've had fun this week using this palette. I can't wait until next week's palette. So this is look number 3. Here is a close-up of it. So the number generator for this look today, I chose 3 colors, and the numbers were 6, 9, and 11. So number 6 in the palette is this beautiful one right here. And I used this one for an inner crease and blended it out to the outer crease because I used this as a base. So these two were kind of combining, which helped a lot. And then this one was number 9, which this one is the one on the lid, which is a shimmery gold color. Very pretty. Now, brushes don't work. The only brush that I found useful for this particular shadow was my flat, here it is, my flat eyeshadow brush. But the finger worked a lot better too, so you could do it how you please. And then number 11 was this really darkish color. It's the darkest one out of the entire palette, and I used it in the outer V just to kind of darken it. And that is the look that I was able to come up with today. And this palette, again, is super stunning. The shadows are super shimmery and fun if you're into that. There's a few mattes in here, but it's mostly shimmer colors. And I love doing this for you guys. So if you guys want a sneak peek of next week's palette, though, you guys can follow me on Twitter or my beauty Instagram, which will always be linked in the description because I like to share sneak peeks. But I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial so far and you're enjoying this series. Also, don't worry, this palette will be back. I will be rotating all of my palettes. So yeah, and I'm thinking about doing the number generator to pick my next palette. I'm not too for sure though, because Micah kind of already picked it, so I may do Micah's choice first and then do the number generator for the rest of my palettes. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get started with this tutorial. Again, I'm sorry for the lighting. I started late today, but I still wanted to do stuff because I've been the kind of person that if it gets really late when I wake up, I will not do stuff, and I don't want to be like that anymore. I definitely want to try to fit it in and continue doing my makeup looks because I know that's what you guys like. And yeah, so until next time, guys, let's go ahead and get started with this video. There will be a before and after picture of this palette to see how much of the shadows I did end up touching and kind of use. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Again, all of our disclaimers and our links are in the description. Bye, guys. Hey guys, Shawna here. So before I get started with the story time, I want to put a clarification at the beginning of this video that I forgot to say in the intro. I know I'm only using the palettes for 3 times out of the week, and a lot of you guys are probably asking, like, how am I going to hit pan or even dent an eyeshadow? Trust me, I can do it, and I will try to do my best. But we also are going to be rotating the palette, so I'll always go back to the palettes. We're not just using this for 1 week. It'll come back for another week, but I just want to do a new palette every week so it's not so repetitive and boring for you guys. So in today's story time, I decided to answer one of the top questions I get a lot, and that is, what inspired you to do makeup? And so I'm just going to be straightforward. I just got into it after watching a bunch of YouTube videos back in 2010. I was really obsessed with Crazy Ray Ray and Beauty Baby 44. They were my favorite makeup influencers ever. They did a lot of like makeup tutorials, makeup videos, makeup reviews, and stuff like that, and I became obsessed with makeup. I started collecting it. I started taking my own pictures. I would practice makeup tutorials, and then one day back in 2011 I created my own YouTube channel. But unfortunately, my old YouTube channel got erased because Micah and I decided to start doing videos together. And ever since then, I've just kept it up. I've been doing it since 2010. I've fell in love with it, but those two influencers really inspired me. They are on different chapters of their lives now, but I still remember all their older videos, all their tips and tricks. And now I just also watch a lot of other people on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I'm just so inspired and intrigued, and I try my best every single day. And also just from the support of Micah and some family and friends, like, it just motivates me to keep going. Like, people are rooting for me and I'm rooting for myself. And not only that, also when I was a little girl, I always told my dad I wanted to do something where I could get my name out there. I just always envisioned myself getting my name out there somewhere, and one of my life and dream goals is to make a makeup collection and have butterflies on the packaging, and then have it named after my grandmother, because my grandmother is my best friend and she's honestly not here anymore, and I feel like I owe her a lot for stuff she did for me in my younger years. And not only that, it's also helped me heal. It's helped me grow from a lot of childhood drama that I had. So I definitely hope and pray that one day I could do my goal of creating some kind of makeup product or item and naming it after my grandmother with butterflies. I just envision this whole butterfly themed collection, and I think about her and I think about what it could be, and I want to donate some of those proceeds to cancer funding, because I really would love to find a cure for cancer one day. Because yes, unfortunately, that's what she passed away from. I remember that day like yesterday, and if you guys want a story time on that, I will definitely do that for you guys. But that is definitely like a dream goal of mine, is just to get my name out there and make it more about my grandmother than myself, because she deserves the world. She was an amazing woman that I feel like the world missed out on meeting. I heard stories about just how amazing she was from her kids, from my cousins that are older than me that got to be around her longer, and there's times where I'm extremely jealous of those that got more time with her, because out of my 7 years of life, I got to experience the amazing person, and I wish I got to experience more of it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little story time, and all your guys' support, love, comments goes towards my dream goal and my life goal. So try to get more people to subscribe, guys. Share this video, comment, like, rate, and let's get our goal started. Bye, guys. We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun.